Hey, thanks for tuning in. Wanted to do a summer review of 2019. Here in Ohio, I'm located in Ohio Amish country, um, north north central, bordering northeast Ohio area. So. Um, 10 minutes down the road, you're getting into Amish buggy country. So that's where I'm at. So overall, it's been pretty much a kind of a whirlwind summer. Um, Starting back in April, going back in April 2019 this year, was pretty much a normal April weather-wise. And a lot of people prepping towards the end of April, prepping gardens and getting things established, getting ready for planting season. And then May hits, and usually corn, a lot of gardens going in. Last frost date for us this year was, for my zone, was about May 2nd, about a week earlier than normal. Usually May 10th is a good marker, but words of wisdom from a local weathercaster here, May 15th is usually your best bet for frost date. Frost is over, you can go ahead and get your planting done and get everything in the ground. So just kind of nice little marker on the calendar. So May 15th for us is something I'd try to go by, but things vary. But this year, May was absolutely torrential rains, humidity, and some heat in May that was pretty dang rough for where we're at. We're in the Great Lakes region here, and Canada is just right across the lake from us. Hello to my Canadian family members if you're watching. But Ontario, just right up across the lake. But May was rough. May was rough. It was very rainy. And then once we got through the Memorial Day weekend and everything, I got my garden in Memorial Day weekend this year, which is actually late. So I did all tomatoes this year. Went tomato crazy, San Marzanos and some beefsteak. And it's August now, but I've had tomatoes going like crazy. I'm picking tomatoes every day. There's still some green clusters out there right now. So maybe in the next week or so, coming couple weeks, we'll see how those are developing, and probably pick the rest, and then start thinking about getting the ground out in the garden a little bit prepped for winter, so to speak. Leaves are going to be dropping like crazy in about a month. So May was rainy, humid. June was absolutely rainy and humid. June can tend to be pretty rainy. Past 4 or 5 years here, it's been rainy. June has just been rainy, so that didn't really surprise me all that much. But it got extensively humid. The humidity this year in June was just rough, and it continued on into July. July ended up being pretty hot and humid. We had days of heat indexes in the around 100 degrees, 102 degrees, 104, 105 forecasted, and it was something to deal with. But it's it's like anything, you know. You deal with it. I don't have air conditioning in my bedroom, so I actually 2016 was 2016, 2017 were some of the hottest summers we've ever had here. And, without air conditioning, I've slept in my bedroom without air conditioning. I slept in there. I dealt with it. The human body will deal with certain ranges of temperature. Um, I did it, you know. So, but uh, getting back to this year, this was really uh, kind of a challenging summer. I'm not going to lie. Uh, Climate. The thing is you look at, people talk about climate change. Listen, there are summers on record that were just as hot back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, and even before. I'm not getting into climate change stuff here, but I'm going to tell you, our climate here where I live has not changed. You go look at the weather data, everything is freaking normal, and that's all I'm going to say. Really, it's yeah, we had a hot summer. It was rainy and humid. Is that abnormal? Actually, no. So I'll just leave it at that. But anyways, so July kept being a little hot, a little humid. Went down to the Amish farm field day down just outside of Farmerstown, Charm, Ohio. Here, it's just down the road, not far. And the field day was kicking. It was a heat index of about 105 that day, and they had beans cooking in cast iron Dutch ovens over a campfire. Which, if you've never had Amish kettle beans, you are missing out, man. They just absolutely the most amazing beans you will ever have in your life. I could eat them every day. I crave them. I crave them all year until I get back down to the field day next summer. So 2020 field day, it's going to be out at the Stutzman Farm outside of Mount Hope. I'm looking forward to it, not for just the information that I learn and that everybody learns at the field days, which is all about. It's really about homesteading. It's Amish homesteading focused. So you got buggy safety on the roads. You got soil health. A lot of agriculture. It's all agricultural. Homemaker in the kitchen. Just non-electric. It's just a whole barrage of homesteading Amish style information and teaching and learning, and the community comes together. There's thousands of, I live in the largest Amish community in the world here in Ohio. So it's the information and the learning process is almost too much to grasp, to be quite honest. So every year, going every year, I mean, learning everything from driving Belgian horses, plowing up a field, you learn that. You go out and you go to the natural resources track that they have there. You go out, you look at timber, you look at maple syrup, tapping trees for the spring, and just horsemanship. I mean, you learn horsemanship, how to get how to break a horse, and it's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. So this July, this field day was great, and it was hot. I mean, we're out, like I said, cooking beans and eating hot meals out in 105-degree heat index. Everybody got along fine. Drink a lot of water, all you need. Went great. It was absolutely fantastic. It wasn't muddy out. I did get my car stuck out in the field because it's out in the field, out in the farm field. I mean, literally, there's tents out in the farm field. That's what it is. Everybody shows up on their buggy, and there's horses, and just, I mean, horse poop on the road and in the field. I mean, it's just no big deal. It's just how it is here. So that was great. So July was good. July 4th was pretty good. Don't really do fireworks, all that stuff, but it was warm. It was warm, but not too bad. But all in, this summer's been a little rough, not gonna lie. And now August hit, and August is almost over. Tomorrow is September 1st, 2019. That's tomorrow. So this August has been absolutely fantastic. And the thing that I noticed is that their hickory nuts have been dropping out back about a month ago. So I'm expecting an early fall this year. We've already got some leaves falling down. I got some leaves changing color out in the maple trees in the front, and a little bit out in the back here, and over on the side. So I'm expecting that to start coming quick. It's going to come quick. So August has been absolutely fantastic. We've had 4 weeks in a row of absolutely amazing weather. 70s, upper 70s for degrees, about 75, 78 degrees, maybe 80. No humidity whatsoever. None. I mean, it's been beautiful. I got the campfire going out back, hanging out in the garage is my shop here at the workbench and stuff. You know, I'm not sweating my butt off. It's just absolutely so comfortable. It's been absolutely beautiful. Amazing weather this August. Amazing. And now we got September coming up. I think we got some warm weather coming next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, I think it's supposed to be a little warm. Mid-80s, 85, I think, for Tuesday. We'll see if that holds. But September can sometimes be a little warm. You know, you watch. My favorite time of year is that last 2 weeks of September, working into October. Fall's coming. You know, you get your wool out. I'm an advocate of wool clothing. Wool clothing is not only the warmest you can get, but it also is safe around campfires. So if you're having campfires this fall, wearing wool is naturally fire resistant, and you don't have to worry about it landing on your clothing and catching you on fire, things like that. And it resists a lot of, you can put your wool coat in some campfire smoke and it'll eventually, it doesn't hold on to that smell. So it will naturally wick all that away. It's pretty amazing material. But get the wools out, you know, it's leaf season. I'm surrounded by trees, so it's going to be leaves dropping everywhere. I got so many leaves, it's not even funny. Solid woods out back, woods all around me, or trees all around the yard here and everything, property. So, looking forward to it. Apple season started. Honey Crisps are coming out. I'm going to be making a lot of applesauce. Every year, applesauce like crazy. I just love this stuff. And it's going to be good. I'll do some videos on leaf pickup, and we'll get a fire out back and stuff. You know, we got I got a deer trail out back, so deer start popping out in the fall like every day, like clockwork. Monday in the morning, and then in the evening. It's pretty cool. I've seen a couple bucks that run back through there, but mostly does. A doe and a young fawn had gone by just maybe a week ago out back. So it's cool to watch them develop, and I'm pretty sure that there is somewhat of a deer clan of them that are passing through. There's been one guy, one deer that's had this bum leg for about a year. His right leg is just he's kind of going like this, you know. And he's still out there. So I'm gonna keep track on him. So looking forward to fall and winter. I love the winter. Let it snow, and you know, you get your wool coat on. Some woolen mills here in the United States. We got some great woolen mills that you need to check out. Bemidji Woolen Mills is one of my favorites. Absolutely fantastic clothing. Filson has nice clothing. It is pricey, but I'm telling you, it's worth the money. If you have it and you can buy it, go ahead and buy it. You're going to have that for the rest of your life. And it's the warmest stuff ever, and it's just buy quality. A couple of years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I was done with buying cheap stuff. I'm not doing that anymore. Shopping at these dollar stores and buying winter flannel it's made of cotton, it's gonna shrink up on you and all this stuff, and you have a hard time with it. I'm done with that. So I'm buying quality, and it's worth it. I got winter clothes right now that I probably won't have to buy winter clothes for the next 40 years, really, to be quite honest. I'll have it the rest of my life. So that's it. You buy it, you're done. That's the expense of living in the north here. Just buy it and be done with it. That's it. That's all you need. So looking forward to it. We get some snow going here. November, December, we start getting a little bit of snow, and Christmas. January is usually pretty brutal. But I intend to be, I'm outside year round. I find a way. Get your clothes on, get your warm clothes on, and get outside. I mean, you don't want to be stuck in the house all the time. When it gets minus 20 out and it's minus 50-degree wind chill with the polar vortex coming down from Canada up here, yeah, okay. I'm probably going to be in the house a little bit, keeping warm. So, but, it depends. Rough summer, not going to lie. My favorite summer was 2014. I thought we were going to be on a 5-year cycle here this year. I was a little off. I'm about halfway. I was about 50% right. I actually predicted a cool summer. And we didn't have a cool summer until August. When August hit, we've had a cool summer. It's been in the 70s, just like 2014 was. 78 degrees, sunny, breezy, not much rain, pretty steady, normal. Beautiful summer in 2014. I kept track of that. That was the best summer of my life. This August, 2019, has been the nicest August of my life. Beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. We've had actually a little bit of lack of rain. The grass is a little dormant. It's not dead. It goes dormant when it doesn't get enough moisture. So that's I haven't had to mow too much. I mowed like a week and a half ago, I think. I haven't really dealt with it too much. Just been kind of nice, really. But here the next week, probably have to mow. See how the moisture goes. That hurricane's down there in the Atlantic right now. Everybody's talking about down in Florida and Eastern Carolina. We'll see how that goes. Some of that moisture can tend to breeze up towards Ohio here, so we'll see. So, hey, thanks for tuning in. I'm just going to wrap it up. A little summer review. Overall, not great, but August has been amazing, and we'll just keep it going. You got to roll with it. You roll with the weather. The weather affects everything. It affects your life more than you think, and you roll with it. It's like everything, you adapt. So, hey, keep the campfires burning. Check in next vid. I hope you tune it in. Would love to see you like and subscribe if you think you're interested in any of this stuff. And we'll keep it going. Heading up into New England next month in October for a week to visit family and do a little roaming. So, Jeff out. Hey, thank you. God bless. Be good.